Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
Good morning. So, looks like we did get the official news that did release, and in fact, it is going to be a global first exclusive unit for the LR UI Goku. It looks to be a super strength type. Quite interesting. We did hear all kind of noise about it the last 48 hours, but it is officially confirmed, and it looks like it is coming out to global first. Basically, alongside JP getting the Kefla. And I'll just go ahead and be honest. Like, I love the fact that global is getting the the limelight and basically overshadowing JP a little bit. I'm going to be honest, I would much rather prefer to get the LR Ultra Instinct Goku over a damn Kefla unit, to be honest. But, things are what it is, you know what I mean? So, I'm not necessarily salty. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. It's pretty exciting times. I think both versions, a lot of activity will be happening in the next coming weeks. So let's just go ahead and talk about the unit. So again, it is a super strength type artwork. Obviously, it looks pretty damn tight, and we'll take a look at the super attack, but I'm sure it'll be very, very nice as well. Chances are, I'm guessing this will be a legendary banner, not a Dokkan Fest LR. That's personally my guess. I think it's pretty straightforward that Bandai knows that people will be summoning, and regardless of the 5-year anniversary coming up, I almost feel like a lot of people are going to be summoning for this guy anyway. Global's 5-year anniversary is coming up in July, so not that much longer to go, and it's definitely a good unit to release in terms of steering away people from saving stones. So I can certainly understand why they're doing that. Let's talk about the skill sets though. So leader skills, Realm of Gods category, Ki +4, HP attack and defense increase of 130%, and then super strength type, Ki +4, HP attack and defense increase of 100%. The following links: Kamehameha, prepare for battle, godly power, over in a flash, tournament of power, fierce battle, and legendary power. So you got a good combination of attack increasing links as well as some of the key links, especially tournament of power. If you're running Universe Survival Saga or representatives of Universe 7, you're obviously going to see a lot of units with that. Even with that being said, even on units like Goku's family or whatever, Realm of Gods, you'll still have a fair share of units that do have that, and that's Ki +3 link skill if I'm not mistaken. So, a good way to get the higher chance to get the 18 key super attack. Now again, with the categories: Universe Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, reps of Universe 7, Goku's family, and Kamehameha. Passive skill is quite interesting as well. It kind of fits the character from the anime itself, but attack and defense increase of 77%. Great chance of evading enemies' attack. Great chance should equate to a percentage of 70%. Evading enemies' attack, including super attacks, for 7 turns from the start of turn, and a high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attacks, starting from the 8th turn. So, it does fall from great chance to high chance, depending on the total amount of turns. However, plus an additional Ki +1 up to 7. Attack and defense increase plus 11% up to 77% with each attack evaded, including super attacks. So it's a good way to get the the higher chance to get that 18 key super. You get up to Ki +7. Just from one of the components of it, and that's going to make it quite easier to get that 18 key super attack. And then of course attack and defense increasing by 77% up to it, and along with that great chance or high chance of evading enemies' attack, including supers. This is actually going to be quite interesting of a unit to to test out and see what happens. The longer the battle gets, the better this unit will get, honestly. But with that being said, you do start off even with a great chance of evading enemies' attacks, so that is quite good. In terms of like the super attack abilities, it's pretty interesting. Both of these are pretty much the same. The only difference being Colossal versus Mega Colossal. Now, it's basically disables enemies' guard and causes either Colossal or Mega Colossal damage to enemies. So, that's one thing that's quite interesting. That's pretty much the only piece of status, effect related type skill set built into the super attack. But to be honest, the level of components added to this is quite good. So yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those units that I think a lot of people are going to be summoned on. Let's just take a look at the super attack real quick. You know they're going just like the anime, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't mess around with the animations anymore. And of course that 18 key super, you know, it's that Dante Hall, you know, dodge and weave shit going on right now. Yeah, that's pretty tight. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is definitely tight. Man, I gotta be honest, as a JP player myself, yeah, I would much rather prefer this over a Kefla banner or a Kefla unit, even though the chance of pulling this guy is probably a lot less than a Dokkan Fest, new Dokkan Fest unit. But again, my guess is a legendary banner for this unit. I would feel like, I almost feel like it would be too good if this guy was a Dokkan Fest LR. To be honest with you, I feel like Bandai knows what they're doing, so they'll probably just put it, I don't know, put it on a legendary banner. I don't know. That's just my guess at this point, but either way, I think a lot of people are extremely hyped up for this. This is one of those LR units that people have wanted for a long time, and from the skill sets, you know, judging it by, you know, reading it on paper, it's definitely a pretty solid unit. It's going to be very fun testing this unit out, see how it performs. But yeah, a lot of variety of skill sets built in, and it's hard to say at this point, you know, what the full capacity of this unit is. But I think it'll be quite interesting at the end of the day, and you know, it will be global first. So I guess, you know, the whole thing is, you know, global gets UI Goku, and then JP gets Kefla. So that's kind of like the narrative with that. So I don't know. I guess we'll close out by saying, you know, what are your thoughts on the unit? JP players, how do you feel about Global getting this first? Global players, how do you feel about you guys getting this first? Let's have a lively discussion, but civil at the same time, all right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.